Okay, following the list, we have WERD. And this is Sanjeev, man, double N. I don't want to give away your name, and I don't know if I pronounced it right. WERD is a good one to go by. I'm psyched. I've heard good things. I didn't know that the suggestion was also the rap name, because you've been on the list since the very beginning when Dan gave me it. I'm kind of excited. I've also got a Spotify one open in the other page here, but this one has a video, so let's do it. Echo, produced by Supermann on the beat. Oh, double M. I see. Cool. You're the producer, bro. Alright, let's see how this goes.
WERD. Supermann on the beat.
Oh shit.
Yo, go all out crescendo. Cracks like hit with a kendo. Nagasaki gone mental. Take off the mask and a bask in instrumentals.
Oh fuck, I need to start that again already. His voice is giving me shivers. Just the way it's going. It's cool. He says something about lilt crescendo. It took me a moment to work. I still don't know what it means. But if lilt is the juice, the pineapple fucking, and crescendo's the big part of the, so it's like a tropical ending or something. I don't, fucking hell.
Go all out crescendo. Cracks like hit with a kendo.
It could also be saying got a little crescendo, but hit with a kendo is a stick, like a kendo stick. Cracks like hit with a kendo. Okay, let's listen to a bit and then I'll come back and maybe we can get what some of the words are meaning from the overall metaphor.
Yo, go all out crescendo. Cracks like hit with a kendo. Nagasaki gone.
Okay, just I'm bad for looking at the wrong stuff. The fucking words are on the screen.
Man on the beat. Yo, go all out crescendo.
Go all out crescendo. Right, okay, let's follow the lyrics because I'm gonna be lost.
Cracks like hit with a kendo. Nagasaki gone mental. Take off the mask and a bask in instrumentals. Yeah, back to offend you. Bad to the backpack rap crews. Tend to get them upset with the bars in my aim view. I don't even take aim, I just aim through. Guess it's the ink that on my shoes. Trust, I don't think I'm above you. Just, I don't cling and suck up dudes. Just do me and fuck up tunes. First, in the furf. Done kilt it and kilts, done Keelys for cash.
This video's well made. I gotta say the lyrics are really helping because of the Scottish accent. I'm a Scot myself, right? But fucking different dialects from different areas, it's like, we got actual, it's like, yeah, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's difficult.
With a kendo, Nagasaki gone mental. Take off the mask and a bask in instrumentals. Yeah.
So Nagasaki gone mental. Nagasaki, that's like a Japanese name, right? Is that a motorbike? Or is it like a bomb thing?
Take off the mask and a bask in instrumentals.
Take off the mask and a bask in instrumentals. So he's like listening to the beat. Take off the mask that he uses to interact with the world. Bask in the music. I like that.
Yeah, back to offend you.
Back to offend you, right? So his words are going to be offensive, maybe. Or probably. Or he thinks so.
To offend you. Bad to the backpack rap crews. Tend to.
Bad to the backpack, like we're in a rap cruise. Oh shit, that picture. The people going about with the backpacks, rap cruise. Bad to them. So he's like, is this like a counterculture type of statement he's making against that type of
rap crews tend to get them upset with the bars in my aim view.
Tend to get them upset with the bars and my own
view.
Own views. Sorry for the stutter stop. I'm trying to understand. tend to get them upset with the bars and my own views. So he's saying like what he writes tends to get them upset. Generally what he says has been offending this crowd.
In view, I don't even take aim, I just stand through.
Yeah, he doesn't even take aim. This is just collateral. He just stains through, which is funny because he's just seeping into the culture.
Guess it's the ink that I must use.
Guess it's the ink that I must use, or maybe it's something else, bro.
Trust, I don't think I'm above you.
Yeah. But just because you have ideas in the words you say doesn't mean you're above someone. But if those ideas are worth considering, sometimes if someone hears them and they have their own set of ideas, inside they'll have cognitive dissonance because now they're aware of these two things. And if the logical process works out in someone's head, then the more logical option should stain through or seep through into people regardless of whether you're above or below you. But people will use that as a defense mechanism. Like, oh, it's just he thinks he's above me. But really, from human to human, if you're just passing information, take it for information's sake and forget about the person that it's been given to you. Although he's asking you to trust just. So like words like trust and things like that do bring the person that is delivering it into the other person. But he's also saying trust, I don't think I'm above you. So yeah, it's coming from a human level, right?
Just, I don't cling and suck up dudes.
I don't cling and suck up dudes. So he's not trying to conform to the crowd, to the thing that should be done just for the done's sake. So he's gonna make his own way.
Just do me and fuck up tunes first, and the tunes first. Just do me and fuck up tunes. Just, I don't cling and suck up dudes. Just do me and fuck up tunes.
Just do me and fuck up tunes. What does just do me mean? And fuck up tunes. Yeah. Fucking up a tune could be taken in a way where you're saying, I'm gonna fuck this tune up in a good way, you know? Or it could mean something else that I'm not getting.
First, and the first.
First is coming back in the same delivery that just and trust were, which is cool. It's like a theme.
Do me and fuck.
We're only 30 seconds into this, and I like it a lot.
Up tunes first, and the firth. Don't kill it.
And he's first in the Firth. The Firth is, I don't know where that is in Scotland. I'm not well travelled. Firth, Scotland. Let's see where it is in relation to me. Right, so I'm around here and he's up here. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Yeah, I'm around here and he's up here. So he's first in the Firth, he's saying. And there's a river Forth. That's this thing here. Oh, get the fuck. Okay. Done kilt it in kilts, which is cool. So he's using... Kilt means to have kilt something in past tense. If you're using T to signify the past tense, which is very Scots. Instead of saying killed, which is an LED, like you can shorten that and use a T. And it done kilt it in kilts. So wearing kilts like the Scots garb. And done kilt it means you've done a good job. So, like the Scots, I don't know, maybe he's painting a picture of him actually wearing a kilt, doing a good job. Or in general, the Scots have done that. Or maybe he's, I don't know, ask him. WERD, I think he's named himself WERD, perhaps. I don't really know why. It's maybe a play on the word weird. It could also be good because he's good with words. So he's misspelt the word word. I don't know, like, you can think too deep on this stuff, right?
Firth, done kilt it in kilts, done Keeleys for cash to help pay the...
I've always pronounced that Keeleys. Keeleys. Maybe that's proper. Done Keeleys for cash. So they're like, did you gig at a Keeley? Or did you dance at a ceilidh or set one up or something like that? I think they're like Scottish dances for cash to help pay the bills. So that's what a musician does, man. That's so cool. But also, that just what. This must have been a strange gig.
Bills, I done Robert Burns raps on stage.
Oh, cool. I done Robert Burns raps on stages still. This is like spoken word. I love it. I love poetry. Robert Burns is a poet in Scotland. This is what we were taught in school. We sleek it, cure and beastie and all that stuff.
Still, I wanna be me, not found myself. So
You want to be me, not found yourself. Damn. See, someone that can like get into character so easily. It is easy to get lost in that, perhaps. Like where are you in all of these? You know.
pay the bills, I done Robert Burns raps on stages. Still, I wanna be me, not found myself. So I'm back to this cactus with all these wee pricks pushing me to.
That's a good. Back to this cactus, right? So a cactus is like a plant that's prickly, and he's called pricks in Scots is like a cunt or a fucking bastard. You call them a prick. So like.
All these wee pricks pushing me to spit, but the mic's go cold and the dust it sits. So now and then the rap addiction hits.
Using a dust image there, so when the dust settles after all the action, the mic's gone cold.
Hits.
The addiction hits after that, so he thrives on the chaos perhaps. He thrives on things happening, maybe. I wonder what addictions he's on about.
I like new rap. All your addiction's good. Just think.
Diction. I actually don't know what diction means. Diction. I've heard the word a lot. I think it's like similar to dictating and things like that. The choice and use of words and okay. The style of enunciation in speaking or singing. Diction. Just think all your diction's good. So your way of speaking is good. Your choice of words is good. But he's also, look at the way he's all you are. So I don't think this is a misspelling. I think this is a fucking joke. Just think you're, which is.
Think your dicks when you ditch.
Yeah, look, yeah, it is a joke because he's done it twice. Just think you are dicks. Or maybe not. Or maybe he's gonna. Like, I thought at first he was going to say something, just think your dicks, like the possessive version of this word. Getting lost in your own head again. Just think you are dicks. And then this sentence says...
Your dicks when you ditch you.
When you ditch who's you. Yeah. If you're not being true to yourself, then you're a dick. You heard it here. WERD, man.
You got London slang.
You got London slang.
Your bars are
London slang. Fuck, I need to work on my diction.
good.
And your bars are good.
But you got London slang. So your bars ain't true.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm a judge.
I guess I'm a judge. Good. I think we need good judges. I think we need people out there that... Because to determine what's right and wrong and to be an example of that, then... essentially you're being a judge. So, there's a lot of people out there that... I'm non-judgmental. It's like, are you? Fuck. That means you're like swallowing up something. That means you've got a mask on. That means you're internalizing your judgments and you're being two-faced. So, like... everyone who is true is a judge in the end. So don't be scared of that.
So your bars ain't true. I guess I'm a judge. Call me Dread. But
call me Dread, Judge Dread. And like also just even in the bringing the emotion of dread or the feeling of dread into the notion of judgment. It's kind of what I was talking about there. Like a lot of people dread making judgments because you can get called out for your judgments and then you have to defend yourself and maybe like in the past, people have been attacked on their views, or, you know, made to feel stupid or less than for them, rather than just like having a proper discussion and balancing act with someone. Yeah.
On the police side or policing you hip hop heads, I just can't.
But I'm not on the police side. Let's jump into this again. I guess I'm a
On me dread, but ain't on the police side or policing you hip hop heads. I just can't
rest. He's addicted to saying the truth, to saying his judgments, to giving out his opinions. Right, so he's not on the police's side, and he's not on the hip hop, and he's not policing hip hop either. So he's not against the artists in general. He's not for the government. I don't know what he's saying. He's not a typical judge, is what he's saying. Not in the sense that people take the word judge to mean these days, which is something sitting in a court. You know, it's part of an official thing. Or maybe it's some sort of gatekeeper in the hip hop world. And then he's saying on top of that, like, I just can't rest. So he's got this feeling that he needs to go and get out.
rest. No sleep for the wicked, no tumbleweed and no crickets.
No sleep for the wicked is a common saying, yeah. And I don't know what I hear it out of context a lot, like just when people are trying to like work a normal 9 to 5, they'll go, yep, no sleep for the wicked, but really it's just a normal person. But then if you're on a night out and people are partying all the time, I've heard it in that context, which means, yeah, you're burning the candle at both ends, you're out partying, like making yourself tired, and then you're also like fantasizing about sleep at that point, so your rest becomes the fantasy, whereas being out was the fantasy, and you start living one rather than the other. It says no tumbleweed and no crickets, so that's saying there's no silence out there and no nighttime pleasant sounds.
Hip hop heads, I just can't rest. No sleep for the wicked, no tumbleweed and no crickets, no ERPs, no critics. Reason I did it well, we'll come back to that in a minute. Sounded like a hook, sometimes I just sing it.
That's how it be sometimes. So he's not here to appease critics. Once again, this is like consistent the whole way through. This is all about one thing. This is about one attitude and two things in general. Like, he's here to be himself. He's not here to like do the done thing, like I said at the beginning.
Reason I did it well, we'll come back to that in a minute. Sounded like a hook, sometimes I just sing it, sometimes just wing it, sometimes unwritten. Rap's pretty easy, some MCs kidding, fibbing. Listen, those bars are your prison, locked in with syndrome, spitting like kings in the Midlands. Your kingdom is shit, man.
I like the way he delivers that with your king. He's got like a doubtful, what would you call it? Contemptful laugh there as he's saying it.
Those bars are your prison, locked in with syndrome, spitting like kings in the Midlands. Your kingdom is shit, man. We stay in a place that is hurting, so really don't care when bragging's the subject.
So really don't care when brag. Yeah, that is true. If shit's fucked, like bragging about, like, it doesn't take much to rise above the shit. So people don't care about your brag. Like, you're not gonna get much attention. You're not gonna get the right attention either that you're looking for in a place that's hurting.
You have mates dying or chasing the dragon, crying for purpose. So fuck happy duck shit. I've been lost for a while. I went soft on my style. Had a whole album I held back. Had to patch rap when the love of my life passed. Chasing the dragon, crying for purpose.
So people chasing a high, or chasing some sort of maladaptive process of copium, dying for a purpose, something real. That's today's plight.
You have mates dying or chasing the dragon, crying for purpose. So fuck happy duck shit.
So fuck happy dog shit. It's just a cool sentence. I think what he means... I think he just means so fuck happy shit in general, right? So like fuck positivity, because sometimes you need a realistic view of the situation, and if shit's fucked, you can't paint a lens of positive copium on top. And he's put the word dug shit in there just to like add emphasis, which is good. Dug shit's a right Scottish way of putting it.
I've been lost for a while.
I've been lost for a while.
I went soft in my style.
I went soft in my style. Interesting.
Had a whole album I held back, had to patch rap when the love of my life passed.
And then he held his album back. Perhaps that's part of not being his style, where usually he would just like, he says he couldn't rest, and then he says he has to patch rap when the love of his life passed, which is a shame to hear. Fuck. But knowing the way he's talking, I don't know if the love of his life is going to turn out to be something that I don't expect here.
Like I was shoved in an ice bath, wanted to take my life to have her back. Lucky I...
So I do think it was a woman. That's sad to hear.
Love of my life passed, like I was shoved in an ice bath.
Shoved in an ice bath, like he was frozen, like all the heat's gone. Like all the passion, all the warmth that he felt before. And he feels like he was shoved there, like he didn't put himself there. Like this was done to him.
Wanted to take my life to have her.
And he would change his, he would exchange his life, like, to have her back.
Lucky I had shrooms in a notepad.
Lucky you had shrooms in a notepad. So shrooms will let you speak to yourself, or some people say other things, a different part of yourself. See things from a higher point of view if you're lost. And a notepad will let you keep track of what's happening as you go. And if you do that creatively with music, or even if you're just writing messages to yourself, and then it becomes something else or something for you to look back on, can get you through things.
I consume the doom and not fight back. Still broken, but I'm coping. A lot better place when the rhymes off focus. A lot better face when your eyes aren't swollen.
A lot better face when your eyes aren't swollen from crying.
Want to take my life to have her back. Lucky I had shrooms in a notepad, else I consume the doom and not fight back. Still broken, but I'm coping. A lot better place when the rhymes off focus.
He's in a better place when the rhymes have focus. So like just the way he's saying it, rhymes have focus, but he had that focus in order to give the rhymes the focus. So I think what he's saying here is that when his work's good, he's good. And because he's using it to cope, it's sort of like a marker for him to see. And he's saying that else I'd consume the doom and not fight back. So he had the shrooms in the notepad, and that was his way of coping, is like going through this, putting himself through this process of like trying to understand what's happening to him. Or else he would be consumed by everything and not fight back. So he would be put into a passive state of sort of just deterioration against the odds.
Fight back, still broken, but I'm coping. A lot better place when the rhymes off focus. A lot better face when your eyes aren't swollen. A lot better mates now the fake ones bolted.
A lot better mates now the fake ones bolted. Good.
Oh, how I fell. I was an echo of myself. Chased heaven, found hell.
Funny that.
Oh, how I fell. I was an echo of myself.
It's like Icarus who got too close to the sun, trying to chase heaven, trying to chase some idealistic view of how things should be. He ended up in hell just for chasing what he thought was right, maybe. It's actually tragic. That's a tragic comedy. I could laugh, but I don't know. I'm taking this serious. It's like one of those sad, so I want to laugh. But also I can relate as well, so I laugh when there's truth. I'm gonna play the ending again and shut up so we can hear the way it...
Chased heaven, found hell. an echo of myself. Chased heaven and found hell.
You see how intimate it is, the way he speaks them. It's really tender. It's lovely. Like, this guy he's talented. And it says SOS after it, which is, yeah, an echo of himself. Fucking hell, man. The producer was really good. This beat was perfect for what he was doing. It really sort of... I could do a whole other playthrough of this, I think, and talk about how the music's interacting with the voice and inspiring WERD's delivery, because it's truly... They're playing off each other in this track. It's the same with like all these other tracks as well. Like, what am I supposed to look at? I can only give you so much time for these tracks each at the moment, and it's someone, like I'm saying, in school or like just in culture, people will be learning from this all the time. It needs to be out there more. There's a lot of geniuses doing things. Important stuff, man. Thanks for sharing this. I'm gonna definitely do some more of your tracks. Yeah, damn, I should have done this from the beginning. Yeah, okay. Like and subscribe if you want me to keep doing this again. Let me know where I've been wrong in my interpretations, and maybe because it's interpretive, it's subjective, other people can leave what they think in the comments, and it starts a conversation about the sort of themes that are in these songs. So yeah, thanks. That would make me happy if you could sort of do that. Start a conversation about the themes that people are talking about in these videos, within the comments section, because this sort of stuff isn't spoken about anywhere else as far as I know. Like, Facebook isn't the place for it because everybody's family and all that shit gets to see it. Between friends is good, but as an online community, you've got the reference material on the screen, so it's like everyone knows what is being said and stuff like that. It's easy to sort of then take that into the comments and have a conversation that continues from that. Okay, I'm gonna get off before this file's huge, so thanks, bye.